Good morning, children. Today we will do Chapter 9 Earth's Four Spheres. Earth's Four Spheres. The area near the Earth's surface can be divided up into four interconnected Earth spheres called Hydrosphere, Atmosphere, Lithosphere, and Biosphere. It means the area near the earth can be divided into four parts, but these all four parts are interconnected, connected to each other. If one is affected, all three will be also affected. Which are the four spheres? Four parts. Hydrosphere, that means water. Atmosphere, which means air. Lithosphere, which means land, and biosphere means the living organism. These four major parts of earth, that means water, air, land, and life, work together as a complex system. We shall study today about hydrosphere and atmosphere. Let's start with hydrosphere. I told you hydrosphere means water. Hydrosphere is that part of the earth's surface which is covered with water. Wherever you find water, it can be an ocean, it can be a sea, it can be a river, lake, pond, ice in the glacier, underground water, or water in the form of moisture which becomes as water vapor in the air. All these are parts of hydrosphere. So hydrosphere is water in any form, in form of solid, in form of liquid, or in form of gas. So life exists on the earth because of the presence of water. We know how important water is for us. Without water, we cannot survive. So this hydrosphere is very important part of the earth. And previously, children, we had learnt that how much percent of the earth is covered with water? 71% of the earth is covered with water. Let's see. About 71% of the earth's surface is covered by water. Now, out of the total volume of water, 97% is present in the oceans, while 2% exist in the form of ice. Remaining only 1% is available as fresh water for direct consumption. It means we have plenty of water, but all the water is not drinkable or consumptible. So what we do? We have only 97% of water is from the ocean. We cannot drink that oceanic water, is very saline and salty, and 2% water is in the form of ice. Only 1% water is which we can use. So we have to use water very carefully at home, while brushing, while having bath, or doing any work. Take care that you do not waste the water. I can also show you how much water is present on the earth with the diagram. Look at the diagram. Now, water from water bodies. Water bodies may be lake, river, pond, ocean. All these water bodies, water is continuously evaporating. Evaporating means it is becoming warm and taking the form of gas and going up and becoming clouds. Why it is happening? Because of the sun's heat. When you heat something, your mother is making tea or something, you see how water boils because of the heat which is provided through the gas. Okay, and then water starts boiling. In the same way, when the water bodies have water and they face the sun, the heat of the sun makes the water warm and the water evaporates. Okay, the water vapor water which is in the gaseous form now, which was in the liquid form. Because of the heat of the sun, the water takes the form of vapor, gas, blows into the air by the wind, and that mixes in the air, takes the form of water vapor, and blows in the air, goes in the air. It rises up in the sky. That water has taken the form of vapor and goes into the sky. As the sky is cold, the water vapor condenses. And we know that when you go higher, the sky is very cold, and the water, which was in the form of gas, now it condenses, becomes thick, okay, into the tiny droplets. It becomes small, small droplets of water. And then these tiny droplets of water gather together to form clouds. So cloud is condensation of water. Okay. So in this paragraph we have learned that water becomes hot because of the sun's heat, evaporates, goes into the sky, and because sky is high and very cold, the vapor or the gas takes the form of water droplets, and water droplets, when they come together, they form cloud. You can see this also in this video through this animation. Next you have water cycle. For understanding water cycle, I will be also putting for you a video clip to understand how water cycle carries on. First let us understand the clouds become bigger and heavier as more water droplets gather together. The water droplets, when they come together closer and closer, the clouds become very, very big and very, very heavy. And when the droplets in the clouds become very heavy, they fall to the earth in the form of rain. So the clouds are no longer able to hold that water. So they let the water or droplets fall down into the form of rain. Now, most of the water that falls on the land surface goes back into the lake. Now, whatever water is falling onto the earth, it falls on the ground and flows into the river bodies and flows into the lakes and ocean. And again, it is collected into the water body. Again, it is evaporating and again comes down. Again, condensation takes place. Clouds are formed. Clouds become very heavy and again the rain takes place. This goes on repeating. So this process goes again and again. Evaporation, then clouds become, then rainfall. Rainfall water goes into the water bodies. Again water bodies become heat. Water evaporates. Again rainfall. Water falls to the ground. Again it goes to the river bodies or water bodies and then again it evaporates. So this cycle continuation of flow of water is called your water cycle. Understand for us? Water is needed for each and every activity on earth such as drinking, bathing, cooking, cultivation of crops, industries, putting out fires, producing electricity, and transporting people and goods by boats and ships. For all these purposes, we use water. Other than that, ocean provide us with food, seafood. From the oceans, we get seafood also, fish and all, and minerals like petroleum, oil, that also we get from the ocean. Water has a moderating effect. Water is also moderating the climate, making the climate preferable for us to live. Because, like if you go to the coastal areas and all, okay, you will see the climate over there is very moderate, neither too hot nor too cold because of the presence of water. These are all uses of water and gifts of water to us. So be careful while using water. Use it very, very carefully. Okay. So now we have completed about hydrosphere. We are going to learn about the next part of the earth, which is atmosphere. Let's learn about atmosphere. So children, today we have completed chapter 9
Earth's four spheres, and we have learnt about hydrosphere. Tomorrow we shall learn about atmosphere. Thank you.